next leg in my journey through Dark Souls. So today, I'm actually not going to play a whole lot. I'm just going to, it's going to just be a short one. But I feel like I have some time to just do some exploration of the swamp area right before the Kellogg boss battle. Because I just basically, right after Blighttown, I just went straight for the boss and didn't really explore that area much. So right now I'm in the place right after the boss. You can see this is actually Kellogg's sister, and she's basically, she doesn't look very well. She's withering away and dying. And it's worth coming here because there's actually a quest, or a covenant rather, involving her that I do want to actually do. I believe you have to talk to this guy here. It's like her underling, her servant. So I'll do that right now.
Go along and meet our fair lady.
Okay, I have to actually talk to her to do that. So she doesn't say much, but you can enter the covenant here. Now, I think I'm done. Right now I'm in the Forest Covenant, and I think I'm pretty much done with that. So I'm comfortable with just switching to a new covenant now. So she's actually a firekeeper as well, so she's able to reinforce an Estus Flask if you give her a firekeeper soul. That's good to keep in mind. But really, I just want to enter the covenant. Okay. So you get some pyromancy from her. Of course, she and her sister Kellogg, and actually it's a whole family of sisters, a mother, were some of the original pyromancers there. They invented pyromancy, and through a horrible accident involving pyromancy, well, in short and very brief, caused them to all be deformed into like these hideous demons. It's basically it involves the original fire and the original the Chaos Witch wanted to try and create new fire, a new flame through pyromancy, but it went horribly wrong, and they were all the pyromancers were turned into these monsters. So the covenant is fairly simple. It's actually kind of convoluted, just like one of the a pretty typical thing about Dark Souls is there are a lot of convoluted things that actually you're not sure if it's worth doing or not, and you have to consult. Usually, have to consult a guide in order to really see if it's worth anything. So basically, I just offer the whole covenant with her involves offering humanity, and the more humanity you offer, you get further into the covenant. You get a higher level. Now, why would I want to do this? There are no really relevant rewards as far as this directly, but there is like an indirect sort of storyline consequence of this that I want to actually do. And I don't want to reveal that right now because that'd be spoilers, but people who play this game would know what I'm talking about. So I actually have to pop my humanity in order to give it to her. Now, I've been actually saving my humanity for that. I have 20. I believe I need 30, as much as 30 humanity, just to give her for free in order to get the sort of storyline reward that I would want. The thing is, humanity isn't really important to me in this game. I'm not going to do a whole lot of summoning. What I want to do is I will go ahead and pop that humanity and give all 20 to her. So pardon me while I do that. Get to the exploration part, like right after this. It's good that I have as many as 20 that I collected all the way to this point, so that way I don't have to do a whole lot of humanity farming to get the rest. I only need 10 more. I believe it's 30 as far as this covenant goes. Maybe more, I'll have to look that up. Either way, if it's like 40, then that's not terrible, because I'd be halfway there. So, you might think that it's a negative thing to have such a convoluted quest that with no really relevant rewards apparent right up front, but I think it's actually ends up being good in a weird way, because it adds replay value, right? It rewards experimentation, it rewards risk-taking, which is something that Dark Souls does a lot, and why it makes Dark Souls so interesting and fascinating, just to, you know, explore the world and try to see what happens when you do stuff with some random stuff like this. Now the whole series of events involving this quest and how it connects to a totally separate storyline is like basically almost impossible to just kind of stumble onto without really knowing ahead of time with a guide or something. But imagine if you did do that and you stumbled upon it, and then you impact the storyline. Like, say in your second playthrough you impacted the storyline in a way that you wouldn't have expected, and then you get a really nice surprise with that. I don't think games do that enough, for offering you different storyline paths, you know, a non-linear story path where it's actually difficult to get to that storyline path, and it's actually worth doing because the outcome is a satisfying outcome. So I'm going to offer humanity. Of course, I have to do this one at a time. This isn't like Dark Souls 2 where they make it easy. It's just a really slow process, so I'll have to do this 20 times. I don't know how much I can actually talk more about this Covenant. While I'm here, I might as well say that, look, I was saying this in the last video. Oh hey, oh Cheese Puffs. Oh nice, you're back. It's interesting that you're like readily available to just watch my video again. But yeah, welcome. Good to see you again. So, what was I saying? Oh, about Dead End Thrills, the website I mentioned before. It's a site that does like these really artsy screenshots of PC games at really high resolution, and there's a really good screenshot of this character in the Dark Souls section. Probably rendered it at really high resolutions, like 4K and like 8K, you know, super high resolutions, and so it captures a lot of the detail that, like, say 1080p can't capture. 15 more times. I mean, we should actually do this off stream. a lot of boring stuff on stream. Not sure how exactly entertaining this is, but know that if you're playing this game and you haven't researched this, and if you're like, this, I would say this is worth doing just because it is worth. Alright, that's no problem. Cheese Puffs. It's communicate however you can. I find, well, you don't really get any items that really impact the gameplay here, but because, yeah, okay, rank gains, so I gave her 10 rank. I think you rank up every single, or with every 10 humanity. So 10 more. But I think, even though you don't really get anything as far as story stuff, or I think, no, I mean not story stuff, gameplay stuff, I think you do get maybe some pyromancy rewards, but as far as, if you're not involved with that, the story rewards is worth it, I think. And that is why I do this in every playthrough now, or in every normal playthrough. Okay, 6 more. After this, we'll get to just some random exploration of the swamps, which I didn't really do. I know that there's just some random items there that I might as well pick up. Don't want to miss that stuff. Okay, 4 more. Wish you could just pop up a menu and select 20, like you can with the merchants. The merchants allow you to, scroll to buy how many items you want. I wish you could just scroll to 20 and give all 20. Can't. I think I have some double humanity too, or twin. They're called twin humanities that I could also pop and then give her. Let's see. Maybe I'll just do that later. I know I gave her 20. Okay, I have 4 twin humanities, so that's 8. But I'll come back when I have 10 more. That should be the end of it. For now, I don't want to pop any more. I'll just
Are you prepared to dedicate yourself to our fair
head back to the
lady?
swamp area.
I will make available whatever you require. If you need something, ask me first.
Okay, so
There is no time for idle chat.
Okay.
Think only of our fair lady and what she may need.
alright, so he does sell Pyromancy Flame, or he can upgrade your Pyromancy, and he just has his servant roster as far as related to the quest there. Not much. So I'll have to keep that area in mind as far as the quest. For now, I will just head back upstairs. There's also another area over here that I can go to, but for now I won't go that way. I just want to get some of those items that I missed before. Alright, so I don't know if you were here for the beginning of this. It's the easiest lord in my opinion. What do you mean by lord? I'm not sure what you mean by lord. Can you clarify that? Okay, this was the boss area. Just gonna run through here. Like how you're so thorough, acting like a human wiki, says Cheese Puffs in the chat. Yeah, I mean, I like to, I want to, you know, do sort of a feature-length commentary on the game as it is. Like, that's, so I don't want to just, play the game and simply react to it with, like, oohs and ahs, or wows. I want to actually, you know, give my free-flowing commentary on, you know, whatever situation is happening as we go forward. So I have like done some reading on like Dark Souls wikis, and I've also, you know, watched a lot of Vati Vidya's stuff, so I know a decent amount. I don't know as many, I don't know as much as he does, or like maybe someone else who knows this game, but I know enough that I can probably add some good detail. Alright, this guy's not gonna let me go. Got some good bleed damage on him. Oh, I'm about to be poisoned. That's not good. Yeah, I'm gonna be poisoned a whole lot in this area, of course, while just exploring. I'm just gonna deal with that. Great thing about the katana weapons is that they can do a lot of bleed damage on enemies that don't have any armor, like these guys. It's basically naked. Yeah, I figured you did, considering how you mentioned that you have that, or that you do, you know, speed runs. It's like, so yeah, I figured you do know a lot. So I'm essentially, as far as you, I'm preaching to the choir. But you know, anyone else new to the game or watching who maybe has played the game once or twice and hasn't looked into much of the lore might be able to benefit still. So there are more guys over here, of course. If I want to get that item, then I have to... The targeting thing is really annoying me right now. I'll just have to deal with these guys quickly. Could just run over there now, but... Okay. Okay, I think I need to heal. Regardless of whether I get poisoned, it doesn't matter. Heal first. Right, yeah, sorry I missed the message about the lords. Kill the bed of chaos first, the lords are at the bosses you need to unlock. Oh yeah, that's right, okay, yeah, that is true, the 4 lords. The 4 kings, Gwyn and all that stuff. Yeah, I'll get to that later. I know I don't want to get ahead of myself. So I'm more or less commenting on the game, you know, right now, right in the present of the story. So I don't want to get to spoilery stuff before I actually get to that stuff. I mean, I'll probably talk about it when I get to the what's his name? That snake thing that helps you out. That snake that I'll see soon. As soon as I head back to Firelink, we'll meet up with him and he'll explain more about that stuff. All right, cool. See you later in chat. I'm just gonna keep exploring, so you're not gonna miss a whole lot. Okay. So I'm just going to look in the edges of this area. A lot of items are tucked around. As I said before in previous videos, I like just perhaps my favorite thing about this game is not necessarily the combat or the story. It's just exploring the world and trying to feel around the edges of the world, which is like what I'm doing almost literally now. Just walking along the edge of the wall here. Oh, and one thing I should be doing. Yeah, I'm near the bonfire right now. I do want to not necessarily go to the bonfire, but I do want to leave my summon sign because I would like to maybe help somebody with the Kalog boss fight if I get the chance. If somebody sees my summon sign and wants help, I'll go ahead and leave that now while I explore. So I'll leave my white soapstone right here, and I'll go ahead and explore a bit. Give me plenty of time, or the exploration will just give plenty of time as far as just somebody to explore or to find my summon sign and summon me into their game. Item right here. That's good. Be poisoned. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to waste a whole lot of these clumps, these moss clumps, so I think I'm just going to actually stay poisoned for a while. And then, you know, collect some items. Any items over here? You know, just a random slug thing. These things drop some Titanite sometimes. Alright, since I healed, I will do another purple moss. And we have a limited quantity of these, so don't want to waste them. Now, there are actually a lot of things I could be doing right now. A lot of different ways I could be going. I could be heading back to the surface. I could be heading towards that area I mentioned before. There's also a secret area around here that it's actually really another convoluted thing, like another convoluted area in this game. Or so, at least as far as getting to, not as far as like storyline sort of stuff. Getting to it is really convoluted. It's very clear that they wanted it to be hidden, like for real. Like there was no hint at all as far as the area. And if I it's on the other side of this. If I go around, make a loop, I will show it off a little bit. Probably not go there to that secret area just right now, but because I probably won't have time. But as far as just discussing it with relevant to the game, I will show a preview of it. Okay, so there's nothing over here. There's an item over there. I see one. Go ahead and pick that up. I believe if you want to do divine weapons, you want to keep this area in mind because these things drop green titanite sometimes, and I think green titanite is what you need to buff the divine weapons. Alright, you're back. Good to see you again. Just I think I'm almost done with this area. Got most of the items here. A lot of these slugs. Maybe I just run through. I don't know. See what happens. I am poisoned, so, or I'm about to be poisoned, so maybe I just want to just pick up the item and maybe die. Okay, I did not die, which is good. Let's head back here, heal up. Let me know in chat if I missed any items. I think I picked up everything on the left side here on the screen right now. I'm gonna head towards the right now. Hopefully there are... Okay, the only thing left I think is just that tree, the tree right here. So I'll go there. I already know about the secret. I was discussing that earlier. So let's see. Just go ahead and fix the poison. Try jumping. Yeah, I don't know about jumping, but okay. So this, I guess, this counts as a new area. So my summon sign disappeared. So I like how deliberately deceptive this specific area is. You think this is a secret. This is all this is, right? Just pick up the item, and most people will probably pick up the item and leave, right? Head back this way, but actually there is a secret pathway, as there are many of them in the game. I wonder why there's no message or anything saying, like, maybe it's not possible to write a message here? I don't know. Be wary of... not fog wall, but illusory wall. Where's that one? Objects. Yeah, I don't use these message things a whole lot, so I'm not entirely sure where these things are. Maybe I just missed it. Illusory wall. I'm looking for... Nope, don't see it there. Actions. I don't think it's under actions. Concepts? No. Nope. Okay, there it is. Illusory wall ahead. So I don't know if this message will stick. So I actually didn't see any other messages here. But yeah, illusory wall ahead. Just help somebody out. Now this is like a double blind trick. Like some people might actually stumble onto this illusory wall, open it, be like, oh okay, there's a second item. And then do the exact same thing between humanities, which is good. And head right back where they came and think that's it. So this is actually kind of crazy that there's a second illusory wall right behind the second item. So they the people at From Software, the developers of this game, did a really great job of hiding this area. So there's an entire giant area hidden behind two illusory walls right here. I think for now I'll just I will activate the bonfire here. I won't do this area right now. I'm not sure how much more time I have. Because this is an entire huge area that goes even deeper. Deeper below the surface. It's kind of crazy. I'll get to it maybe in the next part, maybe in the next segment of my playthrough. Whenever I stream next. Probably do that. Or do this area at some point really soon. For now, I'll head back to the swamp. I think I'm more or less done exploring that area. Nobody summoned me to do the boss. It's kind of concerning. Maybe I'm just too high a level to be summoned for this boss. Other people playing might be just too low of a level. Alright, so I'll head back to the bonfire area, leave my summon sign, maybe last minute summon somebody will actually get to me. Or someone will actually get to the sign and call me into their world. If not, I can just continue forward. This is usually a good place because people around a bonfire, because people will usually... Okay, are you going to Dragon Covenant? No. I don't think I ever do the Dragon Covenant because, I don't know, I don't really do covenants in general. I just do... The 3 covenants I just do are the Forest Covenant, the Spider Covenant, Spider Lady Covenant, I forget what that one's called. And then I think I want to do the Sunlight Covenant after that one. Which is why I actually want to be summoned into somebody's game, because it lowers the requirements for the Sunlight Covenant. I need just one more. So if somebody would actually summon me in, that would be great. Alright, I'm not sure how much I can actually just dawdle around, waiting for someone to summon me. Kellogg is your favorite boss, says Cheese Puff. Yeah, pretty good boss. I like fighting her. She's very interesting moves. Very, as I said before, I like her. I really like her design, except for like the gratuitous, sort of nudity stuff. The overall grotesqueness really fits the area and the theme of going for Dark Souls. So I like that bit about her. Her moveset is interesting too. Gave me some grief, but that's mostly because my katana that I was trying to use that I just got was hardly upgraded. Okay, so I don't think there's much more to do here. I mean, I could head this way as well, which actually, if you see, there's like it's like an elevator and it leads back up. I think now, I'm not sure if I have time for it, but could do a quick boss run around here. I think I might do that. So it is back this way through here, the other side of the boss room. Are there any items over there hidden? Forget. It's gonna be poisoned anyways. Might as well just look, see if there's anything in this little area here. No. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so I can do this next boss, or at least perhaps one attempt if I can actually... I don't know if I can do it in the first try, but worth a shot. I think as soon as I walk through here, my summon sign will disappear. I'm probably just too high of a level to be summoned for this boss. Most people playing this game, at least not on New Game Plus, will probably be too. 5831 shaved 1 second off my old. You just do that today? Another run, 5831. Yep, my summon sign disappeared. Oh well, maybe there'll be another boss. Somebody will summon me in. I just need one more to do the Sunlight Covenant, I think. So that's not a huge problem. And I don't want to just wait around, standing around doing nothing, hoping somebody will summon me in. I already gave it a fair shot. Okay. So because I rang that bell, so this reminds me that, yeah, I rang the bell. I could actually head back to the surface and do more stuff there. Again, like I said, there's a whole lot of things I could be doing right now. I think there are at least 3 different ways I could be going. 4 probably. There's I could go this way. I could go down to that tree that I showed you before. I could go. Do you know ceaseless cheese? That's hard to say. I think I know what you're talking about. It's like it is more or less of a cheese boss. There are multiple ways to kind of cheese that boss, and I think it's kind of designed to be done that way, which I think is kind of BS. I prefer, you know, real boss battles and not like puzzle bosses. But yeah, so okay, so you did do another run today. That was just 58 minutes and 31 seconds. That's really impressive. So is that something that you just do? You just multiple times you just go through? You like going through this game and trying to get faster and faster at it? That's interesting. That's not a way I would think to play the game, but certainly a valid one for sure. I mean, there are all sorts of different ways you could play a game, especially a game like this, trying to master it and make some records happen, you know. Okay, so this is an entire new area, even further below Blighttown. It looks really impressive, some really nice landscape here. Now the thing about this area is actually a lot of the stuff that I thought was just like for aesthetic purposes, just decorative, you know. Actually, I was surprised to find out is I think I missed the path here. Surprised to find out is not really just decorative. They can actually, it is functional. Those areas are just even further, even more areas that you can go to, which is kind of crazy. So if you look down here, you can see more like ruins, and at first I thought that they were just decorative, like, oh, there's nice detail in this area. But a lot of it is actually area you can you're eventually going to walk through. I think I mentioned that in the previous video as I was heading down the wooden planks of Blighttown. I said a similar thing. So yeah, basically everything down here is just more stuff to explore. You can I'll eventually be down there at some point. Probably not today, but in the future part of my playthrough, I'll be heading down there. So this is not decorative. This is all functional, all actual places you can go. Alright, so... Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed that. I just keep talking, but Cheese Puff says the ceaseless cheese, where you grab the gold hand, which is a suit or a piece of armor, then run back to the fog and he dies instantly. Okay, I never knew that. I did not know that. So I didn't know. I think at one point I may have like run all the way back to the fog, but I didn't remember him dying at that point. Just like when I was first playing this game, when I was trying to experiment with this boss, trying to figure it out. Just one thing. Well, maybe it wasn't wise for me to actually do this boss with 23,000 souls. I probably should have like leveled up first. See, do I have do I have any homeward bones? I don't know. Okay, I do. I'm gonna do that because I don't want to lose these souls. 23,000 is a lot, or it's a fair amount. So, run back to the fog. He dies instantly. That's interesting. I don't know if I think I might have done that once. Like I didn't know about the cheese part of it, but I don't think he died then. Like I ran all the way back to the wall to see what I could be doing, like or to see how the boss would react, and I don't know. He just killed me. All right, I'll level up here. Level 46. I'll add more dexterity, sure. Maybe I'll start adding more to vitality. How many levels? Oh, I could just do only one. So I'm at the point where I'm gonna need a lot of souls just to do more levels here. Okay, so 10,000. I wish I could buy something like from a merchant, but since I'm so far below, I think I'll just have to risk the souls here. So I should probably rested at one of the bonfires there because the homeward bone brought me back all the way to the swamp, which is annoying. I did not think I missed the bonfires here. Apparently I did. I won't bother with a poison moss clump since I'm going to be stopping at the bonfire anyway. That'll just cure me. Yeah, he jumps and gets stuck, then falls down the pit. You should try it. Okay. I don't know if I'll try it since I'm doing more or less of a straight normal playthrough here. Since I more or less want to discuss the boss, maybe I'll try it in the next playthrough if I can't kill him within a few times. I'll try just cheesing him randomly. At least for today. Since I'm doing a short stream, I'll just do a straight attempt at him. So make sure I stop at the bonfire in case I need to homeward bone again. I'll end up all the way back to the swamp, like I did just now. There's a bonfire over here, but there's also one over here. I guess I activated the bonfire, but I didn't actually rest on it, which is something that Dark Souls 2 fixed. You don't have to rest at the bonfire in order to count as, you know, being at the bonfire. Alright, let's, so I don't have much time left, as I said in the beginning of the stream. This is going to be short. See, I started about a little over a half hour ago. I'm not entirely sure how much more I can go, but I think I can make a few attempts at the boss, and then hopefully maybe I can beat it. Maybe I can just straight up beat it. Oh, okay. It is quite a sight. It only works when you first grab the set. Okay. That might be why, because I probably did it on, you know, a second or third attempt, and that's why the cheese didn't work. So if I want to do it, then I have to do it now, right? If I would have to do it in the first attempt, as soon as I grab the items. That's the only way to actually cheese him. I don't know. Like I said, I want to do it straight and maybe show people how to do it the correct way, you know, the regular way, and not the cheese way. I mean, there are probably plenty of YouTube videos already covering it, and wikis already covering the way to cheese it easily. But in general, you know, this boss, however you fight him, is mostly around cheesing. I mean, the whole area is designed so that you kind of cheese him like right here, right? So you bring him over here, and then like he can't reach you. You just like basically do jump attacks at his arm here. So this is another really impressive looking design. As far as bosses, there are some... Once again, there are some really good screenshots of this guy on Dead End Thrills. Just because there's a whole lot of detail in these bosses and like really strange, grotesque designs. So, as far as the lore goes, this guy is actually the brother of the... or the one, male sibling of the female Pyromancers. And he's just watching over one of his sister's resting place over here. So you get the... So this is like his... I believe it's his sister, the corpse of his sister, and she has like the armor set of the Pyromancers. Gold hem, black hood, and that... As soon as that happens, you activate him. So I think I want to fight him over here. I could be attacking him right now as well. Like that. Ah, he does really bad sweep. I want to get away. Maybe head over here. Alright, so he decided to do the that attack, and it seemed like I was away, but as a... yeah. So now I think I'll just do it the way with the little crevice area. That's usually the way I fight him. Yeah, he's the easiest boss to kill first only, right? Alright, so yeah, I think I can do some more. So this time, if you fight him, he's already aggroed. Because I have the armor set already. He will just immediately start attacking. So basically, there's the fog gate, and that's the area you fight him. You can kind of see him from all the way over here. His arms. So normally I end up doing this. I end up dying the first attempt, just because of where he is in the area. I think maybe one time I was able to beat him. In my second playthrough, I was able to beat him when he was in that first area and just dodging his arm attack without having to use the narrow crevice sort of solution to this boss. So basically, I gotta run all the way over here because he's going to make it here before I can get to this area. So clearly, this area was designed like specifically with his arm in mind, right? So you do this, get some attacks in, and you can cheese him like that. I don't think they would design this area unless this is one of the ways you can actually beat him. Because he's like, his arm is like perfectly long, or perfectly the right length, or not necessarily the right length, but the right length for you to survive, rather. As far as cheesing him like this. So I think I'm going to actually switch to the Claymore here, just because it's going to take a while. Where is it? Probably passed it again. There it is. Okay, so just make him do the arm thing. Attack with his arm. I should have cheese puffed it. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm doing a lot more damage with my upgraded weapon. essentially the boring, conventional way of doing it, I guess. But it is a way. Only his arm was longer. Yeah, there I got a little bit distracted while talking. I should have moved over a little bit more. I'll heal up full because I think if he hits me one more time, I'll just die straight up. Okay. I think he somehow clipped through the wall there. Normally this is like guaranteed safe area if he does his attack, but you know, sometimes, you know, Dark Souls. It's Dark Souls. Okay. Oh man, clip through again. Might as well get in my attacks, sure. There are my souls. Maybe I'll just pick those up because I'm out of healing. Sure. Survive with 1 health. I'll take it. Alright, where is he? So, 1 more hit, and I'm dead, but at least I have my souls, so I won't lose those. Yeah, that's a different attack. It's not necessarily the same one I want. I want him to just strike with his arm. Maybe he's not positioned right. I don't know. I think perhaps I need him to move over a little bit so that he does it correctly. So I bring him back over here and then back again. Hopefully he moves back into the correct position. Of course I could just end up dying. Yeah, I don't think I want... I want him to just put his arm here. So... Yeah, I know you're saying that the cheese could still work, but again, like I said, I don't want to do the cheese. I'll do one of the normal ways of attacking him. He doesn't seem to actually want to put his arm back here. Or I think his arm is there, but it's actually clipping through the ground. So I can't even see it. Alright. Maybe I do need to bring him back this way. A little bit further. Or will I just die? If I head back this way? Yeah, if I head back to the crevice area, I just die. Because he's over here instead. That's okay, maybe I shouldn't have... Maybe I should just forget my souls. Forget my souls exist. And just fight him. Because I was doing well, you know, the first time I was there. Whittling around, whittling away his health. And as soon as I left, that's when things went wrong. Okay, yeah, I am running short on time. Hopefully I can do it with this one. And then that'll be the... should probably be the end of the stream. Okay. I think the one non-cheese way to beat him is in that initial area, and then you just have to be really good at dodging his really long arm with the AoE. And if you're totally down for that, he's not letting me go to the cheese area. He's smart. He's smart this time. Okay. Okay, I think the positioning's better this time. Yep, that's exactly how I want his arm. Okay, so this time I will forget about my souls and just focus directly on damage to him. If I lose my souls, I lose my souls. That's fine. Rather beat the boss than get my souls and, you know, screw up my chance to fight him this way. I mean, when you think about it, this way is fairly... this method is a fairly cheese type of method, because, like, you're exploiting a part of the area that was deliberately designed to exploit the boss. But I guess if it was designed that way, then it's not necessarily an exploit. I mean, if the developers designed this specifically as a solution to the boss, then it's not necessarily an exploit. It is a valid method. Or at least, valid is probably not the right word, but a developer intended method, rather. Okay, and that's it. That's it for the ceaseless discharge. Okay, so defeating him actually opens up an entirely new area again. Once again, I have more options as far as exploring the world. Now I'm starting to get... I'm at the point in the game where I'm more or less overwhelmed with options as far as exploring. So now I can actually head down there and keep going further, deeper into the earth here. I'll get my souls. Which is probably what I should have done the first time. I should have just fought him outright and not worry about my souls. Because as soon as I went towards it, I kind of screwed up his positioning, and then I couldn't attack him correctly. So as far as another method to do it, it would just be right here. I think he would stand over there, and then you would just try dodging his attacks this way. And as long as you're not, like, directly in front of him, you should be fine, and then you'd wail on his arm like this. I think I've almost successfully done it that way. And of course, as Cheese Puff in chat mentioned before, there is the cheese method, which you bring him all the way back to the fog gate and he just dies. Okay, so hi doll in chat. Hello. Good to see another person here. Just to let you know, I am probably going to be ending the stream right now, especially since I did beat the boss. I said in the beginning that it was going to be a short stream today, and I mainly just wanted to explore and hopefully get another boss in, which I did successfully do the boss. So unfortunately, while it is good to see you, I appreciate you watching me today. There won't be much to see anymore. But I will continue streaming this game. I intend to, play the entire thing and comment on it all the way. Right now I'm just heading back to the bonfire to mark the end of the stream here. Okay. So, alright, so I think I'll call it. If you tuned in, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next part as I continue my playthrough. I'll have to actually think about really hard where I want to go next. I could keep going further down here, or I can go back into that tree area. I'm not sure. I think maybe I'll actually want to head back up, because I want to actually upgrade my stuff, my newer items, armor, weapons, that I can't really upgrade from here, I don't think. Most of the merchants that sell, or like the blacksmith I want to get to, sells titanite. They're back up at the surface. So I'll probably head that way first, and then in another future playthrough or another part, I will explore this area further. So again, yes, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.